Gaming Legends said, eyes thumbs up. Gaming Legends said, flex biceps light skin tone.
Okay, Gaming Legends, what is up? What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Klay, and we're back with GT7 for, once again, another daily race at Dragon Trail Seaside with a reverse course. And this time I decided to try a different car, the Mustang Gr.3, GT3. I just wanted to experiment with a different car. I've never driven this car before, so I just bought this car just, I don't know, right before I went live. So we're going to hop in this car. We're going to see what this car can do. And we're going to stick with this car regardless of what happens. So because probably, next week or even Friday, assuming I hook up with him, I'll try a different car then. So I love Group 3 cars, and being that playing GT7 is more or less entertainment for me versus say ACC, which I take serious. I can experiment with other cars in this game. Um, but speaking of this game, uh, talk about a couple of things real quick before we get into the race. And first off is the update that's coming up. I understand there's a huge update coming up for GT7. This is supposed to give us like 5 new vehicles. I'm not interested in any of them, but still cool that they're giving us new cars. There's supposed to be, excuse me, some physics updates, which that I think that could end up being a slippery slope, because when this game first launched, I think the physics felt a little more realistic, and I think that they probably responded to complaints that it was probably too hard, especially for people with controllers. And I've said this so many times before that in an interest to protect the microtransactions, they had to cater to the casuals. So if the casuals complained about the physics, they had to change them. If they wanted the casuals to stay involved in this game so they can get microtransaction money. So um, I think regardless of what they're going to do with the physics when this update comes out, I think the physics are still going to lean towards the arcadey side. Um, it is what it is. And then I think we'll see how this plays out. But there's also supposed to be an update to the penalty system, which is that penalty system severely needs an overhaul. And I don't know if maybe the launch of PSVR 2, I don't know if that put more eyes on the penalty system, because it's just absolutely ridiculous that you can go off the track, hit the wall, and get hit with a penalty, but somebody can bump into you and nothing happens to them. I've had situations before where people bumped into me, knocked me clean off the track. I hit the wall and I got hit with a penalty and nothing happened to them. And to me, it destroys. To me, I think it destroys what racing is all about, because um, I don't feel like I'm racing. I feel like I'm playing bumper cars, and I don't know. It seems like the best way to avoid these guys trying to hit you is to try to turn in the best lap time so you can get to the front of the pack and avoid them. But yeah, yeah, I think this absolutely crazy that people play this game with the intention of knocking you off the track. They have no intention of overtaking you with pure skill. They pretty much plan to overtake you by targeting you at a certain corner and then try to get knock you off the track. So hopefully this penalty system will alleviate some of the dirty driving that goes on in this game. So we'll see how that goes. I think a couple other footnotes and then we'll get into a race. And The Last of Us PC. I meant to stream that yesterday, but the game is a broken pile of shit. I could not get the game to launch on my.
Gaming Legends said they should bring back more money for completing events on harder difficulties with less aids.
I can agree with that. Um, I guess my biggest concern is what will this. My biggest concern with the update was what will this penalty system, this update to the penalty system do? Because um, honestly, I'm kind of always going to see this game as kind of a simcade, arcadey. Um, and I think when all is said and done, as far as the physics goes, no matter how much they tweak these physics, it's still going to lean on the arcadey side in order to cater to the casuals. So pretty much that's where I stand with the physics. Um, yeah, I guess if I want realistic physics, just jump over to ACC or Race Room or Automobilista 2. But like I said, the penalty system is definitely something that I would like them to address. Um, so anyway, coming back to The Last of Us on PC, is broken, and I think Sony should be ashamed of themselves, because um, CD Projekt Red, they kicked Cyberpunk off of the PlayStation Store because it was such a broken mess. I mean, they eventually let it back onto the store once they patched it and fixed it. But um, I felt like Sony, usually holds themselves to a higher quality standard. So I was shocked at how broken the game was, and in my case, the game wouldn't even launch. My son, it runs on his computer, but it runs like crap. So after this stream, I got to get with him and um, see if we can get better performance out of it. So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I think the last thing that I wanted to talk about is that um, I think the honeymoon phase with PSVR 2 is just about over. It's showing in my views, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but just being, I knew this would happen. Holy shit! Go back and look at that car. If that's a Group 3 car, I might buy that too, unless it's over $1 million. I think Lexus is considered American now. There it is. So yeah, I expected this was going to happen. That when PSVR 2 first came out, that I would probably.
SFB player said, "Say it's not so, Link."
What's that? Say what's not so. I would only be buying that car for the livery.
SFB player said, "Keep the love for GT7 going."
Oh yeah, I'm always, GT7 was the main reason that I bought a PS5. I had said that so many times. You need a calculator to count how many times I've said it. That it's 1,000,000 credits. That I bought PS5 even before. I bought PS5 probably about a month after it launched because they were so hard to get, and I was able to eventually get one. But it still goes back to the point that my main reason for getting a PS5, I keep telling people, is like 95% of the reason why I got a PS5 was for this moment, to be able to play GT7 in VR. And even though at the time that I bought my PS5, PSVR 2 for GT7 had not been announced yet, but I knew it was going to happen because Yamauchi loves VR. He believes in VR, and I think they had been quoted as saying that improving VR was one of their goals. So that was a roundabout way of saying that GT7 was going to get VR support. So yeah, I mean, so no, I'm not done with GT7. I mean, I had said that I had told people that leading up to the release of PSVR 2, that once PSVR 2 arrives, that GT7 would pretty much be the featured content of this channel, which it still is. I try to stream GT7 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I don't really plan to change that. For those of you who like ACC, I do that on Twitch. I try to stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at about 4 p.m. Eastern time.
SFB player said, "I did the same thing. I bought a PS5, a racing rig and VR just because of GT and."
Now, I do want to make that clear. ACC is still my favorite sim. But I will say that whenever I'm on ACC, I'm dead serious. I think one of the drawbacks to ACC is sometimes it drives me nuts because I'm not turning in the kind of lap times that I would like, and so I keep practicing, and any little micro adjustment that you try will cost you a tenth or a tenth of a second, you know, 2/10 of a second, whatever the case may be. So sometimes I have to get away from ACC, and when I come here, I see this game as entertainment. That's why, you know, I'm not throwing too many raging fits about the dirty drivers on here, because this game is, you know, the physics of this game is arcadey anyway. So that's the way I view this game, is kind of like an arcade racer. So, and that's another reason why I'm experimenting with different cars too. But I think we can get ready to hop into a race here. But no, GT7 on this channel is not going anywhere. Entry period. Oops. We need to buy some tires, I forgot. Damn, just spent 50,000 on tires. Damn. Truthfully speaking, oh, I see, Carlos Hernandez did some of these. See Kwaski there. Wait a minute, Kwaski, holy shit. A 152, what were you doing, Kwaski? Holy smokes. So what I was gonna say, because I lost my train of thought for a second. What I was gonna say is, you would think that I would stick with whatever works, because I'm a C driver right now, a driver rating, and I think I belong up there with the B's. I think that I am a B driver. I just haven't, I guess I just haven't done enough to become a B class driver. And one thing I found out about this game is quitting races definitely hurts your driving ratings. So I was doing that in the beginning too. Every time I spun out, hit a wall or something, and wind up in last place, I would quit. But I think finishing last still hurts too. So, so you would think that I would stick with what works. You know, I've found success with the NSX. I found success with the Corvette. I've found success with the Porsche. I think I even won a race with the GT. Matter of fact, since PSVR 2 launch, I believe I have won 9 races, possibly 10. But I wish I knew how to find where your online record is, if there is, if they keep track of all that stuff. But I do think I got about, I'm almost certain I got 9 wins, but it might possibly be 10. All right, let's put this headset on and get a few laps in. All right, let's get with it.
Gaming Legends said, record are on my page section.
Okay, you'll definitely have to take me through that. You said it's on my page section. My page or my items section?
Gaming Legends said, we'll log on and check for you.
Alright, let me set a qualifying lap and then... Ah! Alright. So, can you find the record in game? Let's... Okay, so if you want to walk me through this. Credits, Mustang GT, menu, book my page.
SF Bay Player said, I had a crazy thing happen. I was having a good race. I was in position for my second first place finish ever. My headset cut out 3 times during the race. I still came in second place.
Oh, nice. So let's see here. News feed, milestones. Driver rating, driver marathon, daily workout, gameplay, world circuits. Social sports.
Gaming Legends.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
Said,
there it is. There it is.
Your rating bar is nearly up to B.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Right there. I told you guys, victories. I got 9 victories. I've been in 119 races. I've got pole position 6 times. I've got fastest lap. And let's see how many. So let me grab the other controller. Do it that way. So yeah, 15 clean races, pole positions, number of top 5. Ooh, look at that. I got 43 top 5 finishes. Holy shit. Alright. Thank you for your help there, Gaming Legends. And we are on the class. We are on the verge of becoming entry period starts in 9 seconds. All right. All right, let's get in there. On 40.7. Turn the volume down a little bit so I don't have to shout to be heard. But if you guys are having a problem hearing me, let me know. I got your ass, Ham! This over.
Said. The penalty system changes I think are for championship A drivers.
Oh crap, that's sad to hear. We'll just go ahead and let that 138.3 stand. I beat them all. I beat all my friends. I got the top lap. I got them all. How much time we have left? About enough time for me to turn on the AC because it's suddenly warm in here. Hold on a second, folks.
Gaming Legends said, Maybe the tire physics and suspension changes will stop the wall crash BS.
Hopefully.
Gaming Legends said, take a photo of the times before they get wiped tomorrow. All right, so this race should be starting here in about a minute. Just a little footnote that this week for ACC, Low Fuel Motorsports is in its off season, so I did not plan to stream. Gaming Legends said, you now have a ham sandwich.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I didn't want to say that about him, but yeah, I got him. So if he does any streaming, or if he should happen to come back and watch this stream, he'll know that I got him. So just wanted to let everybody know as a little side note that I think tomorrow I might do the unthinkable and jump into ACC, into some open lobbies, because I don't want to be off of ACC for too long and get rusty. I hopped on ACC last night and was experimenting with some cars, and boy, that BMW M6, I love the way that car, when you're downshifting. The Porsche 911 Cup does that too. You know, all the cars sound great on ACC. I like the way the Ferrari sounds too. Oh, so it looks like I qualified third. Well, depending on how things play out. Oh, shit. Gotta change the tires. There we go. So I'm only about 2/10 off of the leader. So I actually got a legitimate shot to win this race. That's pretty slick looking M6. That was unfortunate. Son of a bitch, and I'm sitting here laughing at him. jerk. don't want is a penalty. shit! Missed the gear. That's a backbreaker. And that was another backbreaker. Oh well, I'll take third. We'll register for the next race, grab a drink, and we will chill out for a second, because that 138.3 that I turned in, I'm going to let that stand. And just let, you know. And we'll see if this finish is enough to boost me to a C rating. So this goes down as another top 5 finish for me. So I think that puts me at 44 top 5 finishes. All right. Credits 27,000. Huh. I just need one more race to finish paying for those tires. Hey, a 4-star though. Alright folks, I am going to grab a quick drink. I shall be right back. Alright, I am back, folks. Let's see here. So yeah, I'm gonna let that that 133.8, the 138.3, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let that stand. So I'll do one.
Gaming Legends said, "Good comeback."
Thank you so much. You know, that penalty that I caught for hitting the wall, what threw me off was I spent the whole time qualifying on soft tires and then started the race on mediums. So when I came through that chicane to death, you got to approach it differently. You actually got to let off you got to lift earlier, and you even got to tap the brake right in between the two rumble strips. Just enough so you can turn the car that it doesn't hit the wall. And I mean, you come within inches of that wall when you carry all that momentum in there. But anyway, but yeah, hitting that wall I think was a backbreaker. I mean, I've made a few other mistakes too, you know, with a couple of hairpins. I went wide. There was a couple of times where I missed the gear, so to speak, or I over revved it. But I'm wondering if this is going to be enough to put me up to a B, move me up to a B class driver. I mean, that is the goal. Excuse me. How much time we got left? 3 minutes. All right.
Gaming Legends said, "Cold tires, soft and mediums, always throws the spanners in the works."
Yeah. So the next race, I would say my only concern is to get through the chicane of death without getting in any wrecks or without hitting the wall. I'm still curious about the update addressing the physics. So what I'm wondering is this a physics? Are they tweaking the physics, or are they going to overhaul the physics, or are they going to is this a situation where they're listening to complaints and, you know, adjusting accordingly? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the ghosting. And one thing I definitely don't like is when you're coming up on a back marker, they automatically turn into a ghost, so you can drive right through them. Getting around back markers is part of racing, because I know if I'm having a race on ACC where I can keep up with the pack, and there's a guy that I'm having a hard time overtaking, the one thing that helps me catch up to him is if we close in on the back marker, or if we close in on two cars already fighting each other. So yeah, I'd like to see them eliminate the back marker ghost. But I'll tell you right now, if they change the penalty system, oh, got to get the headset on. So I was going to say that if they change the penalty system to where you get a penalty for rear-ending for somebody, hitting somebody from the back, that will eliminate a lot of the dirty driving.
SF Bay Player said, ghosting changes everything.
It does. But they've been doing the ghosting for years, so I know they're not going to get rid of it. But if they can change that penalty system again to where if you rear end somebody, you get hit with like a 1 second or 1.5 second penalty, that will eliminate a ton of the dirty driving. So I'm still a C driver, but I'm in here with some faster guys though. Because the pole sitter has a 137.5, which is about 7/10 of a second, 8/10 faster than me.
Gaming Legends said, if you get shunted into somebody you may also get a penalty.
Is that what part of the update might entail? shit! Oh my god. Fucking penalty. fuck, don't hit that wall! That was a horrible lap. Come on. Oh shit! I didn't mean to refuel. Oh, he got hit with a penalty. All I gotta do is just stay with him. Shit, missed the gear. Alright. Back-to-back third places, not bad.
Gaming Legends said, nice.
Thank you, appreciate it. Hopefully this will be enough to bring me up to a B driver. Super Boss said he's on PS5 controller. Oh my god, when these dudes gonna learn? Coming in here on a controller and think you can go up against people that's got rigs. So I want to see what my rating is, if it shows it. Have I made it to B yet? Oh, I go to the my page to see if I'm a B yet. Let's go ahead and redeem this ticket. Oops.
Gaming Legends said, road to BS smiling face with sunglasses.
I hope so. Just, and I can't sell those parts. Oh crap. So oh, there it is. I'm a B driver. There it is. My uncle, rest in peace. When I joined my first bowling league, I joined a bowling league that my parents were on, and I think I was about 18 years old, maybe. And I think the second week of the season, I threw my first 200 game. So the next week, when my uncle saw me, he said, "I heard you just threw your first 200 game," and he says, "Welcome to the ranks of the upper echelon." Ah, 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 ah. He had a weird laugh. So that's where I'm at now. I just joined the ranks of the upper echelon. So I've got 15 clean races, fastest laps, I've done that 5 times, 6 poles, 121 races, 9 victories, 45 top 5 finishes. But no bronze, silver, or gold finishes. I don't know what I would need to do to accomplish that, but I really don't care. So, let me see what time it is. All right. So it's 7:24 Eastern time. I need to talk to my son and help him out with a problem that he's got. And
Gaming Legends said, "Congrats, nice story."
hey, thank you so much. Finally made that B class. And if you happen to see this, Ham, you got to beat that 138.3. And when I did that 138.3, I don't think it had nothing to do with the car that I was using. I simply pushed the car, in my opinion, I pushed the car to its breaking point. So again, I'm going to get ready to boogie on out of here. I've got to help my son with his PC to try to get The Last of Us Part 1 running good on his PC. And then I think I might jump on over to ACC on Twitch. So check the description. You will see links to my other channels. So I definitely want to direct your attention to the Twitch channel. Follow me on Twitch.
Gaming Legends said, "You're officially ABS."
God, thank you so much. There we go. BS.
SFA player said, "Good night and good luck."
Hey, well, when I jump on over to ACC, it'll be open lobbies. So all I'm really doing is just going over there to try to stay sharp. There's some dirty racers over there in the open lobbies, but I don't think they're as bad, um, as GT7. And I'm going to try to maintain this B rating because, um, there was one guy in particular that both of us were bumping and grinding, but that kind of stuff I don't mind. If if we're fighting for positions and it's just incidental contact, neither one of us was trying to take each other out. Um, but two clean races. Those are the kind of races that I like. Um, Everybody fought hard, in my opinion. I didn't see anything dirty. That doesn't mean that it didn't happen. I didn't see anything dirty. Um, so yeah, hopefully I can maintain this B class driver rating, so I can stay away from the dirty racers and the people using controllers. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. And after I get done taking care of the situation with my son, again, I'll try to hop over to Twitch. Hope to see you there. Link to my Twitch channel is in the description. Follow me on Twitch, and I'll should be jumping over there doing some ACC and VR. I race over there in VR too, using the HP Reverb G2, and hope to catch you then. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. Catch you all later. Everybody, have a good one.